Okay, guys, people often talk to me and ask me what coffee do I drink. It's quite clear that the two ways I like to drink coffee are either espresso or a pour over or a manual brew. Sometimes a batch brew will work fine. Why is this? Because it's just what I enjoy. Okay, I really like coffee. I like to try interesting coffees, and it's only through drinking an espresso black or through drinking a pour over or a filter where you can really taste the coffee for exactly what it is without diluting it with milk or any extra water or sugar or anything like that. So, in order to really taste the essential flavors in the coffees, I drink espresso or a pour over or filter. Um, I didn't always have this. Okay, so when I first started drinking coffee, I used to go to an Italian coffee bar in central London called Italia Uno, where they'd make these really foamy cappuccinos. I didn't like coffee that much. I was at university, but I loved the coffee culture and what it represented. So I'd get this really foamy cappuccino and I'd stick a couple of sugars in it and stir it. And that was my first entry into coffee. Okay. Then after the cappuccinos, after a while, I started stopping putting sugar in it, and I'd have just the cappuccino without the sugar. And then I started to discover flat whites, and I started to really enjoy flat whites. With the ratio of the flat whites, less milk, a bit more coffee flavor, um, and it's only kind of after many years of that that I moved on to not having any milk in my coffee whatsoever. That was my own personal journey. Okay, that doesn't apply to everyone. Some people, might drink coffee with milk forever, coffee with milk with sugar forever, coffee with syrups. That's fine. We have no problem with that. But people often ask me about my own way of drinking coffee and how I got to where I am now. And that is the process I went through. Many of you might be on the same process, maybe on the same journey, maybe at a different point in that journey. But I think essentially when you really want to truly understand and taste coffee for what it really is and the complexities and intricacies of the fruit, you have to have it black.